Hi everyone, I thought I would do another what I eat in a day on the Slimming World plan for you. This morning I'm going to be having like a breakfast type dinner meal because I've not got up in time obviously to have my breakfast. So today I'm going to be having a hash browns that I've found on the Slim and Eats website. They are sin free, so I'll post the recipe down below and you can go check it out for yourself. I might actually film them if they actually taste nice when I eat them for a recipe next week. With that I've also got some bacon. I've trimmed all the fat off as much as I could, but I'll be getting rid of any other ones while I'm eating it. So that's sin free as well. Got my mushrooms for my speed on the side. A fried egg done in Frylight, so that's free. And then for my water for the day, I'm going to be having still lemon lime water from Aldi, and this is a litre, so that should be half of my 2 litre limit for the day. Well, minimum at least anyways. Hi everyone, it's about 3:30 now, so I'm going to have 2 of the Snacker Jack chocolate chip rice cakes, and on top I'm going to put half a banana on each. So as you work out at 3 sins, it's about 6 sins for this snack until I have my tea later on. So I've just sliced up the banana and put it on top. I quite like bananas with chocolate, so this goes really well. And this will be 6 sins, so about a third of my allowance for the day. Hi again, so it's about 20 to 7 and I'm going to make my tea now. So I'm going to do a chicken breast fillet on my George Foreman grill. I usually put a little bit of salt and pepper on just for a bit of flavouring, so then it's free. With it I'm going to have some baby potatoes, but I'm going to make them into chips using the Slimming World recipe. For speed I'm going to have pickled beetroot and mushrooms, and then on the side I'm going to have some pickled onions. These are free. I've just got the Morrison's one in the, I think it's vinegar, but I think they're free. And then for extra speed on the side I'm also going to have some carrots cut up as well. So to make the Slimming World chips, you're obviously going to take your potatoes and then peel them to start with. So now that they're peeled, you're just going to want to chop them up into nice thin little strips. I usually would recommend to do this with the bigger potatoes, but I've only got the little baby potatoes in, so I'm just going to make it with them just to use them up, but definitely would recommend using bigger potatoes for this. So just to show you how I do it, I just cut them up into little thin strips and then like that. So now that they're all cut up, I'm just going to put them into a boiling pan of water for around 10 to 12 minutes on a medium heat. So now that it's been about 10 to 12 minutes, the next step is to drain them and then put them back in the pan to dry off a little bit for about another further 10 to 12 minutes. So now that they're drained off, I've just put them straight back into the pan that they were in off the heat, just to get rid of any excess moisture and to let them dry off a little bit. I've also preheated the oven to 200 degrees. My oven is a fan, so it might differ for yours, but for about 10 minutes they need to dry off. So just while they're drying off, you're going to want to spray the tray with Frylight. This just helps to make them not stick and it helps them to go a bit more crispier as well. So now that they're done drying, what you're going to do is tip them out onto the baking tray. Just spread them around a little bit. They are still a little bit wet, but in the oven they should dry off a bit more. So I like to add on a little bit of salt and pepper all over the top, just to give them a little bit more flavouring, and then some black pepper all over it as well. So then before you put them in the oven, you just want to give them another little coating of the Frylight just to get them a bit crispier in the oven. So now I'm going to put them in the oven at 200 degrees for about 25 to 30 minutes depending on how hot your oven is. And then halfway through, ideally you want to like mix them about to get them all mixed through so that they evenly cook and they get all crispy together. So this is how the chips have turned out. I would keep them in a bit longer to like crisp up some of the ones in the middle, like around about here. Tea's all cooked now, so I've got my Slimming World chips at the bottom. For speed I've got beetroot, carrot and mushrooms. I've also added a couple of pickled onions on there and a chicken breast done on the George Foreman with a bit of salt and pepper. I've also got a tablespoon of the tomato ketchup, 50% less sugar and salt, so that's half a sin. And then on the chips I'm also going to add on some garlic salt from Morrison's. I think this is free, but I'm going to check on the app afterwards. If it is sinned I'll put it up on the screen, but that's my tea for tonight. Just while I'm watching I'm a Celeb, I'm going to be having some more Sind snacks. I've just realised I've not actually had my Healthy A or my Healthy B for the day. So for my Healthy B, I'm going to be using 2 of the carrot cake hi-fi bars. They're usually about 3 Sinds each, if not used as your Healthy B. I've also got 2 Babybels as my Healthy A choice for the day. Haribo Star Mix, they are 2.5 each, that equals 5 for that. Smarties are 3.5 Sinds, and then I've got a glass of the Morrison's Berry Crush Zero Added Sugar flavoured drink. So for all this, I'm going to be ending my day on 14.5 Sinds, I think it is. I'm going to check afterwards, but I'm pretty sure it's 14.5 Sinds. So I'm going to end the video there. Thank you for watching. Bye!